Hey guys, PurpleGamer81 here, and today I'm just showing off my Minecraft Titanic that I've built over the course, basically over a week, or no, not really a week, but within a week. Now this is sort of a rehash of what I did some years ago on my channel. If y'all have stuck around for so long, then y'all might know what I'm talking about. But yeah, so I built the Titanic. Oh, okay, it's not completely done because I'm editing. As of right now, I'm making the portholes on C deck level. I'm making the portholes a little bit better. The way I had them originally was kind of weird. Um, Actually, let me take the block of quartz out real quick. So this is the Faithful texture pack, and it looks so good with the ship. I'm telling y'all guys. But um, so this is not my design. This is by the likes of Richlarrousse. I've that's the uh, mastermind of this beautiful design of the ship, and he had some extra designs of the ship of Titanic many moons ago, basically 2012 2014, and those are absolute garbage. But this one is just, oh my god, man, it's breathtaking. Really, it's just really good, I'm telling you. um, but yeah, make sure to go check them out after this video. If y'all do, or if y'all are interested in building this ship, I'll put his channel in the title so y'all can search it up, because I can't, as of right now, I'm recording on my PS4. I can't put descriptions, and more so I can't put descriptions in videos on PS4. So just in the title, so y'all should be able to bring it up and watch it for yourselves. It is a 10-part tutorial, but it is great. A little frustrating at times, but again, it's really good. It's really worth the watch and all that. Anyways, so the reason for the lack of uploads was because of this. I was building the ship, and I wasn't really wanting to record the whole entire process. It would have just been too boring, and yeah, that wouldn't have been good for content. So I'm building this ship. Reason for that is I'm building it because I want to make it sort of like a Minecraft RP thing. So yeah, just gonna build this, and to pay memory to the 1,500 people that died on the ship whenever it sank. So like I said, I'm gonna try my best to make it as realistic as possible. So I've been hard at work. That's why these A deck promenade windows are much bigger than well, it's just a forced square basically, but instead of it being B deck level like that, which is what Rich in his video, in his tutorial, he doesn't say, like, he doesn't do that on the A deck. He does this same thing. Even still, like, he doesn't space it out like the real ship had. It's sort of a pattern that he has. Anyway, I'm rambling. So he just built the ship on the tutorial, and then he says that it's basically a base model, and you could go back and do some edits if you really need to. Some people argue that the ship didn't have a gray top for the wheelhouse and bridge. I beg to differ, because whenever I watched the movie, whenever I watched Titanic, last time I watched it, I remember it had a gray roof. So this is the boat deck as y'all seeing right now. Lifeboats. There are the 2 extra lifeboats on near the front, so near the bow section. On the first, basically near the first funnel. But I've already had the collapsibles, which are what those extra boats. But I didn't add the ones that are overhanging this one. So I forget the number. I know it's different, like numberedly different. I think this is 7. I can't be quoted on that, but I haven't added those 2 boats on the outside of it yet, because I don't know how to, because I need to make the davits go down, you know, basically looking like it's angled so it looks like, you know, all that's going on. But there's not much to see really. It's still a work in progress, but as I said, I just want to show off how much I have as of right now. But yeah, the Faithful texture pack just makes it look so much better. I've carved out a little hole for here. That's going to be the grand staircase, which is very recognizable if you've ever seen Titanic, you know, the movies or whatever, any sort of media. If you've watched or heard of the Titanic, you might have heard of the grand staircase and how big it was, and you know. Anyway, but this is gonna be a pain in my keister. Oh god, that sounds such like an old word, but it's gonna be a pain for sure. But once it's done, it's gonna be perfect and should look fine. But yeah, so let me show down B deck. Yeah, y'all should have saw B deck whenever y'all were looking down, but this is B deck. I am gonna change all these lights up. I'm not gonna have so many lights. It's all gonna be, you know, changed up whenever. Oh lord, that's a dark area. But it's gonna all be changed up whenever I get all the cabins and rooms and all that. Because I'm adding all the interior. As I said, I'm gonna make this as a RP sort of thing. So, you know, that should look fine once it's done in theory. I have to go back on the stern, which is what we're looking at now. I am gonna have to go back on the stern and bow, which the bow is the front. If y'all aren't familiar about the ship terminology, the bow is the front of the ship. The starboard side, which I'm on right now, that's the right side, and then the other side, which would be the port, that's the left, and then the back side, as I said, was the front, or the bow. Or, oh my god, the stern. Oh, good lord. I've been tired all day, guys, so just cut me some slack from that. But, also what Rich doesn't tell y'all in the... Oh god, I sound so southern right now. But in the tutorial for the forecastle, which is what we're looking at right now, he doesn't tell you to bring the cargo hatch, which is this thing. He doesn't tell you to extend it by one and put the terracotta. I put terracotta because it looks accurate to the same color that the ship had for its for its forecastle and poop deck. Yes, it's a poop deck. Don't at me at that. Anyway, I don't really know what this is. I would love to know what this is. I don't know. I just had to add that for, you know, accuracy, I guess, for the model. But as I say, if y'all are not familiar with the Titanic, as I've been saying, I'll give it a little bit of an overhead view, so bird's eye sort of thing, so y'all can see the sheer size. I can't think right now and tired and such, so yeah. But there are two grand staircases on the ship. So there's the aft grand staircase and the forward grand staircase. Now, obviously, everyone knows about the forward grand staircase, not really aft. It's more so like the black sheep of that. I don't really know what that is right there. What deck house that serves as. Really, I would love to know. Anyways, but I've added the flags. There's the White Star Line flag, which I tried my best to do, but it just didn't look right. It doesn't look right still, but hey, oh, there we go. That's as best as I was able to get that. And then the ship's sort of British flag. I cannot remember for the life of me what flag this is. And then the American flag, which y'all saw on the forward mast, which is where the crow's nest is, which is where the lookouts for whenever. So Frederick Fleet and God, I cannot remember the other guy, but the Frederick Fleet, he was in the crow's nest looking over, and he saw the ship heading toward the iceberg, and he saw the iceberg from way off in the distance, and he rang the bell three times. No, like that, and then, you know, dialed the phone, which I don't think we have anything like phones in Minecraft, so, you know, just pretend it's there, and then when the officers responded to that in the wheelhouse, no, that's the captain's quarters, never mind, this is wheelhouse, and they responded to that, and then they ordered the hardest starboard, which is basically bring the rudder all the way up to the left, so which is port. But no, max the rudder out to starboard, which is turning right, and then they hard a port, max the rudder out left. But anyways, I've rambled on for forever, so I'm gonna end off the video with some clips of the well, not really clips, you know, but shots of the ship. Where's the night vision? There's night vision. Alright, so drink up. Good. Now this is the ship's bow, or draft. Oh my god, I cannot speak. But the draft underwater, there you see the rudder, which actually, you think about it, it is a little bit too small a rudder. In the movie from James Cameron in '97, it actually, one of the characters did say, too big a ship with too small a rudder. I tend to agree with that statement, because look at that rudder. Ugh, it's weird. I've added a little bit of I've added some corner blocks to sort of round that area off of the propeller prop, and it looks pretty fine. It looks all fine, I think. And I use gold for the propellers blades is because yeah, if you look at if you look at the models and pictures of the ship, you'll see that it has gold propellers. God only knows why that's a thing, but it is. There is not a defect on the bow right there. That is supposed to be there. But anyways, yeah. So I've shown the ship off completely, I think. Oh, Christ almighty. Also, in the original tutorial that Rich does, he does this, like, he does the cargo crane. Well, no, this is the crane to bring the auxiliary anchor down, which is this anchor. As some of y'all should know, the Titanic had 3 anchors. It's had that auxiliary I just showed, and one on the port, and one on the starboard side. And that crane right there is to lower this auxiliary anchor. But what's funny is this can actually pivot. So whenever the ship sank and it was discovered in '85, the crane, instead of being inward of the forecastle, it was outward, facing away, facing the shackle, which this block is called the shackle. And it would it would hold the rigging. It would hold some of the rigging from the mast, and yeah, which is all cool and good. But yeah, I think that's it. I took the tour around the ship. Yeah. I think that's it for this video. Remember to like and subscribe and comment, and yeah, until next time, guys, see ya.